Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody around the world. Y'all just saw me, but I'm back again. I am your host,
Mr. Kennedy.
if you love Resident Evil, but if you love wrestling, as I'm sure a lot of people do,
Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
shout out to the Solemn Monster, the greatest podcaster of all time. And we are back playing some more The Division 2. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream today because, as y'all just know, we just got off from doing episode 4 of the Hot Taste podcast. So let's get on with this, please. If y'all didn't check it out, we just did the live stream, me and Kelsey Fearless on Twitch. If you don't want to check that out, I'll have YouTube. I have it on YouTube later and all the other platforms later. But thank you to everybody that showed up. Now let's do a couple of missions here. It is going to be a shorter stream, so it's probably going to be around like around 2 hours, 30 minutes this time around. Because my brother's tired. But I hope everybody's enjoying their day.
The significant Black Tusk activity at the metro entrance near the plaza. We're concerned they may be looking to use the tunnels to get around
So
the
let's
city.
go here.
We need to get them out of there.
And we are dressed up as the lovely Claire Redfield. Let me unmute my alerts here. Hey, thank you for the raid, Kelsey. You have a great day. Hey, Lori, how are you today? Yo, y'all wish Lori luck. She's got her exams coming up for school. Wish her luck. Hope that she passes. Yo, Emulated Nostalgia, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the raid, Kelsey. You are the best. I really appreciate you. Yeah, get them. She's got it. She gonna pass. I'm proud of her. Get off me, man. Yeah, God. Shout out to Kelsey. She's the best. She going to see Mama Fearless. And, of course, shout out Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful mother as well, too. If I know her, she's probably sleeping right about now because she works pretty damn hard. And I love you too, Kels, and you have a great day. You know, it's funny because I believe you're my first raid that I ever got. How funny is that? Yeah, my mother is probably out cold right about now. I did call her this morning. Get off me, man. Get off me, bro. Yeah, kneecapped him.
High threat. Enemy patrol detected.
Oh my God, we're at a control point. How'd I end up finding myself there? What do you speculate might happen with the whole Sony continuing to buy exclusive stuff? And the outcome of Xbox if it keeps happening? Well, I mean, the whole thing with Sony is just, I mean, we talked about that on the podcast, but Sony's greedy. And it's not just Sony, it's other companies as well too. Microsoft does exclusivity as well too. And there's really nothing we're going to be able to do about that. You know, it's just going to continue to be a thing until people stop buying it. You know, it's just going to continue to be a problem. I really, oh my God, are you serious, bro? Where did y'all come from? Yes, it's just gonna get worse from here. It's gonna get worse. I don't see it getting better at all. Oh my God. How do I get myself into these things? It's gonna get worse from this point. It's just gonna get bad. Well, that's already happening in other countries. I just hope it doesn't happen here. Emulated. It already is. Oh my God, I hear one of those. I knew it. Get out of here. Things are about to get crazy. If games start hitting $100 here, I'm not buying no more games, bro. I'm not buying no more games, dude. I'm gonna wait until that junk comes way down. Oh my God. Get out of here, man. Wow, bro. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until that junk. I'm not buying no $100 game. The day I buy a $100 game, put me out of my misery. I'll be damned. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap if it's I don't care what it is. I'm not spending no $100 on no game, dude. And I think my audio's a little loud. Is it loud for you guys? Because I remember I was doing the stream, so I was doing the stream and I had turned up the desktop audio. Okay, that's getting annoying to me. Who is doing that? I regret having to spend $70 on Tekken 8. Shoot, having to pay $70 for any game this day is BS. Especially since they keep releasing broken products anyways. Yo, these guys are brutal. Yeah. $70, and it's only gonna get worse. These games are gonna go up. They're gonna go up. I guarantee it. Don't be surprised when you start seeing $80 games, $90 games. Unless you live in Australia, which is already that. God, I love the seeking grenades, I meant to say. I love those things. He's got gadgets. I still cry about it. Yeah, I don't see this getting any better. Oh my God. That guy is strong as hell, ain't he? Oh, they killed my drone. Dude, can I have a break, bro? Seriously. I can see one. Holy crap. Sorry, I gotta concentrate on this because we're getting my ass whooped here. Y'all let me know if the audio's too loud for you. Okay, I just want to make sure, because I know I did turn up Kelsey's audio when we were doing the podcast. Dude, these guys are brutal. Go get them drone. Yeah, it's just, you know, like I said, it's just, it makes you not want to buy new video games.
Impressive.
Hey, Midnight, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. It just makes you very nervous about buying video games these days. Yo, the whole PSN and forcing people on Steam to have a PSN account in order to play Helldivers 2. What the hell were they thinking with that? Like, how could they possibly think that that was a good idea? And they didn't think people were gonna be pissed off about that? Dude, you got a lot of... The first thing that made me mad with Sony is when they had PlayStation Home on the PS3. I actually spent a good amount of money on that thing, and then they closed it down, no reimbursement. I remember the PlayStation Home. I remember that. I did spend some money in that too. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, they dick people around like that, and I'm like, are you actually trying to piss off your fan base? Yo, and now as we were talking about in the podcast, we were talking about Ghost of Tsushima being delisted in 180 countries, and they have to refund. At least with Steam, they're making it right by refunding the people who pre-ordered. But it's like, come on, bro, like, get your stuff together. Dude, what the hell? Okay, you need to get out of here. Stop trying to beat it all the time, dude. Get out of here. Holy crap. Yeah. You know, if they don't quit messing around, it's going to be like the video game crash of 1983, where you have a whole bunch of companies going under because they ain't got no money. Steam has been banned in Vietnam, really? So it's banned in Vietnam? Well, then how are PC gamers buying games? Are they going to third-party websites? They completely removed the ability to talk to customer service over the phone. Yeah, that was a dick move of them to do that. PlayStation Home, regardless of what you think about it or not, there's a lot of people who actually did have fun with that. And for PlayStation to just shut it down and abandon it the same way that they did the PS Vita, they just abandoned it, didn't give anybody a reason as to why they abandoned it. And I'm like, are you trying to lose money? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That and the VPNs from what I saw. Do I remember Tenchu? Yes, I do. I used to play the hell out of that game when I was a kid. Running around as Ricky Maru. Yeah, Tenchu used to be the shit. Yeah, I'm from that old school gaming. You know, so I played through all of that. Well, the reason why Tenchu failed the way that it did is because that last game that they came out with for the Nintendo Wii and the PSP, they had Tenchu, I guess you call it Tenchu 4. That game was garbage. That game was terrible, man. And that's what killed the Tenchu franchise. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my I still have my PlayStation games, but I don't have a PlayStation anymore. But yeah, I used to play that. I used to play Dino Crisis. I used to play Parasite Eve. Of course, I played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. I had Metal Gear Solid. I had that too. I also had what else did I have? Because I had a lot of PlayStation games. I had, of course, because I'm a wrestling fan. SmackDown 1 and 2. I had, what else did I have? Of course, I had Japanese imports. I had the Cowboy Bebop. I had the Cowboy Bebop Japanese import. I had the Inuyasha fighting game, Dragon Ball Final Bout, Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. I also had Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah, I had a lot of PlayStation games. I did. PlayStation was a lot of fun. I mean, not every game was great. Let us not forget Bugsy, or Bugsby, whatever the hell you want to call it. Garbage. But for the most part, PlayStation has had some of the best games out there. Parasite, even Parasite Eve 2, that was a great game. Dino Crisis 2 was a great game. Just because a game is different than the original doesn't make it bad. Yeah, Bugsby, that game was crap. That was the absolute dirt worst of the PlayStation era. Yeah, y'all bringing me back down memory lane there with all of that stuff. I did have a 64. I had that, but I didn't really have that many 64 games because, to be honest, with the Nintendo 64, even though I enjoyed it,
There's been a lot of Black Tusk
there were
activity
more
around
games on the
metro entrance.
PlayStation that
Clear
caught
all
my
hostile
interest
elements from the area.
than the 64. That's just my honest opinion. I didn't. By the time, like, we're talking about 90, 97, 98, I was 11, 12 years old. And by that time, I was tired of Mario games. I was growing out of Pokemon. I didn't care. And I got a taste of Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. I was like, I'm like, I gotta play more of this. And I just never went back, Played the PlayStation more. Oh God, come on now. Y'all just happen to come out of the damn door. Give me a break. You're reviving over there. No, you're not reviving nobody. Yeah, and you're gonna die.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes. But yeah, that era back then, even the Game Boy was awesome. Even the Game Boy, say what you want about it, the Game Boy had a lot of cool games on it. The aforementioned, when I mentioned Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel on there was a lot of fun to play on the Game Boy Color. But when we're talking about that era, the Game Boy Advance is my favorite handheld, period. The Game Boy Advance had so many cool games on it. That's when I first played the Fire Pro Wrestling games, which is a lot of fun for me to play. Of course, they had some of the best Dragon Ball games I ever played, and what was it called? Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors. That is if you never played that game, y'all gotta play it, man. It's one of the best Dragon Ball Z games I ever played. It's like being in the actual, and I know hey, I was talking, man. I was talking. I know it's silly for me to say that being on a handheld feels like you're actually, pulling off the moves in the actual series. But you gotta play it for yourself to see what I'm talking about. no joke. Oh my God. I'm sick of these walkers, man. Oh yeah, that's right. I had Ghost in the Shell on the PlayStation and the PS2 as well too. Now that was, yo, those are two good games too. If you never played the Ghost in the Shell games, y'all gotta check that out too. If you ever get the chance.
Keep pushing through.
There was Standalone Complex. Yeah, there was Standalone Complex on the PS2. That game, I used to play the hell out of that game, man.
Sending them out.
The hell am I aiming at? Yeah, Standalone. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it sucks that they never made any other. I mean, they did make that one for the PSP. If you like the first person style, they had a Ghost in the Shell game on there. But yeah, I like Standalone Complex. And I've always been a fan of Ghost in the Shell anyways. And it's just surprising me that they never made any other ones unless I missed a few things. I used to spend hours trying to find a secret code. Yeah, you know, I never found all of those. I just gave up. I gave up on the way all the way through, man. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I just want to play. I was like, I just want to play, man. I don't want to try to find no rice boxes, man. But yeah, that era was so much fun. We had games for everybody back then. I don't either because I never took the time to go through and actually try to figure it out. You know, what they unlock. But that was just, you know, you had to live through that era. The hell is that?
No big.
Is that a dead deer? My God.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, we're getting messed up here. Holy crap. Dude, what's hitting me, bro? Oh, I think it's a walker. That's what it is. Holy crap. I think it has a, this walker has a sniper rifle on it. Holy crap, bro. You're shredding the crap out of me. Give me a break already.
System restored.
Ah, I see you. So they up there shooting at me. Screw you guys, man. Get out of here. Yeah. You had to be back then in the arcade days and PlayStation. And it just sucks. Like if Capcom is gonna remake stuff, why not give us a new Dino Crisis or remake the first one? Square Enix, instead of like, I mean, look, Final Fantasy is great for what it is. Whatever, you know, the Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 7 remake. Why not remake Parasite Eve? They left us with the third birthday, which was absolute dog shit. Nobody want to play no third birthday. Get the hell out of here. That third birthday for the PSP. That left a sour taste in my mouth. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Get out of here, fool. Got no time for you. Get out of here. Oh my god, it's the Gatling gun, dude. That's what we're dealing with. I should have known. Yeah, you know, I might go and get myself a PS2 again and sit down and play.
System malfunctioning.
Gotta be kidding me with that.
That's it.
Go back and play the
System reactivated.
Onimusha games.
System disrupted.
Get down to the mall.
Dawn of Dreams, like, that was a game that was kind of underrated. A lot of people didn't like that one. Dawn of Dreams, Onimusha, that's a pretty good game. If you like that Street Fighter style, it's not a fighting game, but it's like a Street Fighter style in terms of where you have a super, like you have like a super move that you do. I thought it was pretty cool. I think people crapped on it too much. Emulation all the way for the games, they don't sell anymore. Yeah, but trying to get PS2 to work on the PC is a hassle. I can get it to work in PlayStation, but it's always a pain in the ass.
Contaminated area.
And it has limitations as well too.
Liquid DC-62 detected.
Oh no. The DC-62 we see on the streets has lost some potency over time and exposure to weather. But this stuff is fresh.
Dang, they won't let me
Black Tusk must
breathe,
have
man.
found a stockpile of sealed barrels somewhere.
I think that's a walker. Is that a walker? No, it's not. Regular person.
Active terminal detected.
Did they really? They
Transmit
improved
any
the
data you recover,
PCS
so we can
X2?
try to figure out what Black Tusk is up to.
I'm about to check that out. Because I remember the last time I tried, there was a whole bunch of limitations on it. Because I do want to play Silent Hill 3. That's one of my favorite games of all time. The hell you want? Get out of here. I'm about to check that out. The nightly builds have all the plugins incorporated, so you don't have to fart about as much. I've never heard that term before, but I'm guessing you're saying you don't have to screw around too much. Get the hell out of here, lady. And you got kneecapped.
You're not gonna survive.
It's actually funny, no problem. No problem, that's actually funny. I just never heard that term before. I'm about to start using it. It's like fart about him. Fart about, huh? I'm about to check that out. What about
Black Tusk intel?
the original PlayStation emulators? Are they any better now?
Data received. Huh. There's a map of the tunnel system here. Looks like we were right about their intentions.
These guys won't let me breathe for a minute. The duck station. I'm about to check that out. I'd like to go back and play.
Need a new mag.
Now you're not healing nobody, man. You're not reviving nobody, lady. You don't want those guys, the medics. They keep bringing back dead bodies. But I can't help but think, you know. Oh my God. Go away. Heal. Got a power up there. These guys really want me dead. He's got a sniper rifle, I think. Get out of here. This game will get the adrenaline rush going, man. It's another walker. I'm about to check out the duck station. Yo, but you know, there's a system, even though I like the PlayStation, there is one that I'm always going to be disappointed that did not get the shine that it deserved, and it's thanks to how the developers handle stuff. The Sega Saturn. The Sega Saturn to me is one of my all-time favorite gaming consoles, and it just sucks how Sega handled that whole thing. They were trying to come out with too many consoles at the same time. They came out with the Sega Genesis. Then they came out with the Sega 32X, which was garbage. Then they came out with the Sega CD, which was garbage. Then they came out with the Saturn. By the time they came out with the Saturn, like, it was too much for the consumer. Is there anything else? It was too much for the consumers, and people weren't buying it. They're like, dude, I literally just bought the 32X. And then on top of that, they were getting ready to try to come out with the Sega Neptune. That one was scrapped, but they were trying to come out with the Sega Neptune, which was supposed to be a standalone 32X console, which is what they should have did to begin with. They should have did that anyways, just make it the 32X a standalone instead of an attachment that you needed the Sega Genesis for. But yeah, the Sega Saturn is criminally underrated. Where are these guys coming from, man? I tell you, bro.
Get to the plaza.
Get out of here. It says that there's one of those lock boxes in here. I don't even know if I have a key because I haven't done any bounties. Yeah, I don't have any keys. Oh well, whatever. I gotta start doing some bounties, man. Craziness, man. But I can definitely see like a Ghost in the Shell style game, like in this style. That jump would be awesome, man. Be like a lot of cloaking and stuff. You already got the walkers in here. Garbage. Areas that don't lead nowhere.
Leaving contaminated area.
Alright, what we got? Oh, we got these dudes coming out. Alright. We can play this game. God, I love that. I love the seeking grenades.
Determined to deprive you of viable cover.
Oh yeah, I remember this mission. We have to kill Poppy or whatever the hell that person's name is. Get rid of them. Oh my god. I think she hit me. Get out of here. Why does
Immediate medical
everything hurt so
assistance
badly?
needed.
How many times have you killed these
I don't want a multiplayer game. That's the last thing. I mean a actual standalone complex, pun intended. Just a solo Ghost in the Shell game. I don't want no multiplayer. Get out of here. Oh my god. I got stunned. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, they could have like a multiplayer mode, but I wouldn't be like, multiplayer stuff.
Exiting contaminated area. Contaminated area.
Yeah, I don't think I would be much of a fan of that. The hell? I don't think I went this way before. Why the hell would it bring me down here?
Leaving
wouldn't want it.
contaminated area.
I wouldn't want it either, but with the current state of gaming, it would
Contaminated
probably...
area.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You know, it's just like, I mean, they just canceled the code name. I forget what it's called. Code name, the spinoff.
Area.
Oh my god, man. They canceled the spin-off multiplayer game to the Control series. They canceled that. I think it's Operation Condor, something like that. I think it's called. They just canceled that. They canned it. Ooh, you're not even hurt yet, man. And this one got the grenades. That's the last thing I need right there. These walkers are such a pain in the ass. Go away. Oh my god.
Serious trauma detected.
So a lot of people, they canceled that because they want to focus more on the Control 2 that's coming out, and the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes that are coming out. Holy crap, that was brutal. That was rough. Are we done?
True Sons were onto something with those DC-62 warheads, but they lacked ambition. Imagine what we could do if we reverse engineered and mass-produce this liquid. No one could stand in our way.
As ruthless as the
We
True
got
Sons
it.
were, the Black Tusk are smarter and more ambitious. Your actions here prevented a major war crime.
Yeah, sure.
Contaminated area.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Holy crap. Alright, we unlocked the stronghold. And I could have sworn I've taken that over already, but I guess not. I guess I didn't. But yeah, I mean, if you had like a Ghost in the Shell game that has, you know, that has a multiplayer game, like multiplayer in it, I wouldn't mind that.
Pain if they bet in.
Just give people the option
Good luck.
what they want to play, because I hate, you know,
Hostile control point detected.
I hate limitations on stuff.
Leaving contaminated area.
We're gonna go take over this take over this control point. Hello, hi Gore, welcome into the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming by. I'm talking about limitations, like where they remove options from the game, like, you know, online only games that require you to have an internet to play the game. You know, I hate limitations like that. Should be able to play, they should always give people the option. Same thing with, like, you know, that's why I like the Elder Scroll games, like some of them, because with Skyrim they give you the option if you want to play first person or third person. I like stuff like that. I don't like being forced to have to play a game the way that I don't want to play it. Holy crap, man. Yeah, like I don't even think, maybe y'all can tell me, I don't know if they even have multiplayer where you could go to somebody's house and just play multiplayer anymore. Is everything just like online multiplayer now? Because I grew up in that era where you can go to somebody's house. I'm most likely gonna die here. Yeah, I'm dead.
Agent vital signs 0.
Yeah, player choice reigns supreme. Yeah, local multiplayer is pretty much dead. I kind of figured that, man. And I'm like, how ridiculous is that you have to, in order to play multiplayer, you gotta bring your console. Like if you're staying at a friend's house or you got you know, something like that, why do you have to bring your console and have to have a landline, like a LAN party, I meant to say? That's ridiculous. You should just be able to just play 2 players. Put that stuff back in the game. I think the last game that I played that was Resident Evil Revelations 2. Because that one has the split screen gameplay. It's like, nope, not everybody just want to disconnect their system and have to take it to somebody else's house. I need you to die, lady. Hell, if you let them just roam around an empty map, it's still better than total shutdown. Yeah, that's true. As for multiplayer, I can understand when servers are shut down, as long as you at least have a offline. Yeah, they do, but they never really have you do anything. Like, for example, the online game that you get in the Resident Evil 3 remake, I think is Resistance. That sound sucks. The offline mode is literally just a practice mode. It's a practice mode. That's all it is. There's really nothing you can do in it.
Detected.
Yeah, but it's like you have this trend where everybody's trying to be the next Call of Duty.
Heavily armored hostile
Oh,
detected.
I only now noticed the Leon and Jill. Yeah, the camera overlay. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's of course it's their version from Fortnite, but still pretty cool though. Yeah, I thought that overlay was pretty cool, so yeah, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, as if you can't tell. Like, look who I'm dressed as. Like, seriously. I'm literally dressed up as Claire. You need to die, bro. Get out of here. Alright, we got it. Hell yeah. Yo, this game is intense. But yeah, like going back to the limitations, yeah. Resident Evil Resistance, it could have been decent if they actually tried to work with it. They just tacked it on. That's my personal opinion. You have an umbrella tattoo? Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. You ain't planning to release no viruses, man, to turn people into zombies, are you? Better not be trying to do that, man. What game has even a chance of being shut down forever? I mean, there's gonna come a time where, you know, they're gonna stop working on servers. That's with every game. But you look at a game like DC Universe Online, would you believe that that game is still out there? People are still playing that game. And I was playing that back in the PS3 era. I had that. You know what I mean? And they're still running the service they put in on the Nintendo Switch, which I mean, I commend them for even being able to run that on the Nintendo Switch.
We're running low on supplies.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even know. I mean, I commend them for being able to get that to work because the PS3 could barely handle it sometimes. But yeah, I think DCUO came out in 2011, I believe. That's when that game came out.
Black Tusk have taken the capital. Our best guess is that they're
and they still got that thing going. As Kelsey said in the show, that there's still servers for Resident Evil Outbreak for the PS2.
Hard before they get a chance to strike.
And then you got situations like the Friday the 13th multiplayer video game. They had to shut it down because they didn't have the license to do that game. And what a great game that was. I actually wanted to play it. But it's pretty much Dead by Daylight before it was Dead by Daylight. Yeah, there's a way to play them after shutdown. Like the old Monster Hunter multiplayer and Matrix Online. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they had the Matrix thing going on. You know what? I tried. I tried with Monster Hunter. I really tried to like it. I really did. I don't know what it is. It's just I can't get into it. Like, I had Monster Hunter on the 3DS. I was bored with that. I had what was it? The one on PS3. I had that one too. I mean, I was kind of bored with that. I'm thinking about trying Monster Hunter Rise. Because it has like it kind of looks like it has the whole samurai thing going for it. Is that one worth playing? Because I know that one started off on handheld first, and then they ported it. Just talk about ambushing people.
Hostile control point nearby.
Rise is way more fast-paced. Really? Because I keep seeing it on sale for PC, and I'm like, you know what? I might give it another shot. But yeah, for some reason, and you would think a game like that is right up my alley. Creating my own character, giving me a weapon, killing enemies. But for some reason, I was just like, man, I'm just kind of bored by this.
Black Tusk transport just dropped off an officer in the plaza behind the building. From here, they look like they're in charge of the op.
Then that's your objective, Agent. Clear the site, eliminate any hostiles, and most
what about the other one?
Take down that Black Tusk officer.
What about the other one that came out alongside it? What is it called? Sun something, I forgot what it was called. Monster Hunter Sun, I forget what it was called. Sunbreak or something like that.
Look out!
Is that one any good too?
I can do this all day.
Sunbreak is an expansion. That's all it is. So it's like a DLC.
System malfunctioning.
Oh, this is gonna be rough because I'm with the rain out here.
System restored.
I'm gonna have to try it. I might have to try it.
Give me cover! I'll get the gun!
Before I can knock it, I'll give it a shot. I know I could probably have some fun with mods in that one, like modding the costumes and stuff. I always try to find some kind of way to mod Jill Valentine into every game that I play.
No vision. UAV's going out.
Except for, I think it's Remnant from the Ashes. I couldn't get Jill in that, but I got Claire. I modded Claire into the game. Dude, how many guys? Oh yeah, this is a fortress though. Like the fortress is really difficult. It's just enemies all over the place. Like Mega Man, Street Fighter, DMC, Resi. Yep. I'm about to check it out. I'll take y'all word for it and I'll check it out. Cause I keep seeing Rise on sale for like 15 bucks. On Steam, so I'm like, you know what? Give it a shot. And you need to die, dude. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm about to give it a shot and see if it's any good. Any other games that you guys recommend? Die. Yes. Because I have Rockman. I just don't play it on stream because I'm pretty damn bad at Rockman games. Or Mega Man, whichever you want to call it. Rockman 11, that game is a lot of fun to play. Have you guys ever played, have you ever played Bloodstained Ritual of the Night?
System disrupted.
Man, I can't see a damn thing, barely. I can barely see
Back
anything
online.
here. Well, they just added a multiplayer to that game in a chaos mode. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Chaos mode sounds interesting. But that game is a lot of fun. I enjoy games like that and Tormented Souls. Those are the types of games that I go for. I was never a fan of like the, the little cutie chibi, chibi style games. Like, everything looks all cute. I never liked that, That's why I'm not a fan of the new Gundam game that's coming out. I'm pretty sure it'll be a good game. I just don't like the style. Gundam Breakers 3, I think it's called. Chibi style Gundams.
Got a lot of hostiles setting up by the southern end of the building.
Roger that. Let's get
Yeah,
that south
Tormented
wing cleared.
Souls is a great game, man. So are the Plague's Tale games. I keep telling people, like a lot of people, they never played the Plague's Tales. Plague's Tale Requiem and Plague's Tale Innocence. Those are some great games, man.
System malfunctioning.
If you never played it, y'all gotta play it. They were able to take something that annoys players.
System restored.
God. Okay, I gotta
System curtailed.
get out of here. That's what's jamming up my system. They were able to take something that no player likes, escort missions, and they made it a good concept in the game. Dang, you strong, bro. So you got a lot of games that you haven't gotten to yet, huh? Emulated. Don't you hate that, man? It's like, yo, I'm gonna play this. Oh my god. You get these games and you buy me like, yeah, I'm gonna play them, and it just takes you a while to get to them. Or you get wrapped up in a game that you really like. Cause I have Remnants from the Ashes. That's a good game. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. Played a little bit of it. Have you ever heard of those games? Midnight, of course I enjoy retro games. You know, I'm a huge Metroid fan. My favorite game of all time is Super Metroid from 1994. So I enjoy that. Of course I enjoy playing Super Mario Brothers 3, things like that. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out in my free time. But on here, I'm a horror game guy. Resident Evil, Tormented Souls, Silent Hill, World War Z, Aftermath, that's my go-to game. I love World War Z. I play the hell out of that game damn near like at least an hour a day. Games like that, those are the types of games that I go to. I do play a little bit of Fortnite, don't judge. I do kind of enjoy Fortnite. I think it's kind of fun. Why does there always have to be this guy here? Yeah, it's a guilty pleasure. I like Fortnite. You know, sometimes you just wanna play a mindless shooter. You know, a game that way you don't have to think. You don't have to stress. And when I tell you, I mean, of course I have Evil Within as well, as convoluted as it is. I have Evil Within. Those are the types of games that I go to. And of course, you know, the Division 2, which is what I'm playing now. I have another game. There's another game that I like playing too. Have you guys ever heard of Wild Guns? It's an old game that was on the Super Famicom, the Super Nintendo first, and then they ported it to the PC and Switch. That game is addicting as all hell. I don't know what it is about that game. But I get in that game and I'm just...
Let's have a UAV up.
And I can't put it down sometimes.
Take the lead.
And you just happen to come down from this way, huh? Get out of here. Yeah, those are the types of games that I go to. I do have, of course... Oh my god.
Dead asshole.
Screw you, dude. Also because, Because I'm a wrestling fan, of course, I have WWE 2K23. I also have Fire Pro Wrestling World. In terms of that game, I don't know. I just pick random. Mostly I play I don't know what their names are, but the girl that you're playing there, the cowgirl. That's the character that I go to. But in Wild Guns, you play as 4 different characters. You play as a dude, a cowboy. You play as a cowgirl. You play as like this big tank chick that you play that throws bombs. And then you play as you can play as a dog, like a dog with a robot, a dog that has like a robot following it around, and it shoots the enemies. But it's a gallery shooter. It's a gallery shooter where, like I said, you can play as 4 players, and you're out in front of the screen and you can see like the enemies. It's a gallery shooter, so you see enemies up there and you have the cursor and you go and you shoot them. You could throw bombs, you got special weapons, and it's one hit, so it's one hit kills. So you have to dodge and roll out of the way to avoid getting hit while shooting all these enemies. And it's very addicting. It's made by Natsune. No, they don't. Like, it's gallery shooters. Like I said, like, you see how I got her standing here? Like, let me drop back down. Try to picture what I'm saying here. Your character is like standing right here, and you just have enemies like popping out, and you just got to shoot them and kill them while dodging and try not to get hit. And it just, that's basically the level. And it's like the level gets full with enemies. It gets full with enemies, and since you get, it's one hit kills, it's easy to die, and you only get I think you get like 3 lives and then it's over. So yeah, it's a very difficult game, but it's difficult, but it's addicting. And then you do have, I'm not going to say you don't have enemies that come towards you. You do have enemies that come up and try to cut you. Like, they come across the screen and try to cut you with the knife. And you have to knock them away, like with your melee weapon, like a bat or something like that, or a punch. It's a Super Nintendo game. That's what it is. So you gotta put your mind on that. That game, Apocalypse in Wonderland or something.
Looks like Black Tusk has equipment set up on the roof.
I forget, it's not
Then it needs to be
Apocalypse.
destroyed.
I can't think of the word for that game. Apocalypse in Wonderland. I wonder what that is. I've never heard of that. That sounds interesting. Also, there's another game that I did play as well too. State of Decay 2. State of Decay 2 is a awesome game. If you like zombie apocalyptic games, that's right up your alley. Where you have to find your own food, your own resources, build your own fortress, and get survivors and stuff. A lot of fun. Yeah, Wild Guns started off on Super Nintendo first, because they have the Super Nintendo version. I remember when it came out when I was a kid. And then they ported it to the Switch first, and then they put it on mobile, and then they put it on PC. But yeah, it's a fun little game. And Natsume, I remember them because they used to come out with like some of the most. They're kind of like how Atlas is. Atlas is now with the Persona games. They come out with these unique games. Natsume used to do that stuff back in the Super Nintendo era. And they also, Natsume was the one that developed, even though it's by Bandai, like the publisher is Bandai, but they did the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger video games back then. Well, okay, so are you talking about Alice the Madness Returns, or is there actually a Wonderland game besides that one? Because I did play Alice the Madness Returns. That's a great game. Come on, dude, stop hiding. Ah, okay, so it's a different Wonderland game. I'm gonna have to look into that.
All right, continue the sweep.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Something in Wonderland with the guy by default. Huh. Yeah, I didn't even know that there was another one. Did not know that. How do I get up here? How do I get up there? Okay. The mobile version is easier because you drag your finger across the screen. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, the mobile versions are always kind of easier. I mean, I'm not going to say that. Touchscreen is a pain in the ass. I ain't even going to lie on that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys could hear me, but yeah, like touchscreen has always been difficult for me. That's why I don't like mobile games. I think the only mobile game that I played was like Temple Run. Remember that one? When everybody was playing that back in the day. But even when I think the other mobile game, I don't even know if you even want to call it that. Now, I played Genshin Impact. That started off as mobile first. And then again, there's a lot of games that started off as mobile games. Fortnite started off as a mobile game first. And with mobile, you have to turn your device and tilt it to have your character move. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Just give me a controller. Give me a controller, a keyboard, and mouse. What the hell are these guys? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Yeah, I never liked the touchscreen. I was never a fan of that. It just really messes me up. Maybe it's just because I'm really bad at those types of games. Do you like games that are extremely difficult? Oh, I love difficulty. I don't play nothing on easy. ever. I always play the most difficult difficulty. The only time you'll ever see me play on normal anything is if I have to play normal to unlock a harder difficulty. But yeah, I'm that type of guy. Like, I like that kind of torture.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you'll never catch me, like, even when I play Resident Evil, because I do play Resident Evil 4 and all that, it's always the hardest difficulty. Professional mode. Professional, man. Damn, how many of these guys are there? There's only one game, though. I know several people that are like, if my vision is not so poor, I would probably play. Yeah, I guess you can. I don't know if that's an excuse or if that's you know, a real actual reason. But yeah, for me, like, I don't judge how other people play, but I'm that type of guy that's like, you can't say you beat a game if you played it on the easiest difficulty. I'm like, what did you actually accomplish there? If you gotta play Resident Evil on very easy, I don't know why you're playing the game. Oh God, I'm on fire. Dude, how many guys are there? Yeah, we're gonna die.
Signs critical.
Duck, duck, duck. Holy crap. Heal. Sweet, juicy health.
Give me a second. Right here. I don't.
Yeah, we almost died there. That was almost bad. Yeah, these strongholds are one big long endurance round. That's basically what these strongholds are. Like, especially if stuff is fast paced. Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. You know, it's just like people who get, you know, who have to deal with motion sickness. How do I get up there? You just have some people who can't deal with that, and that's fine. When you put it that way, that's different. But yeah, I like extremely difficult stuff. That's always been my style. I don't want to leave that behind, though. Want that, whatever the hell that is. How do I get up there? But there's one game, like, I'm the type of gamer, and people think I'm crazy for this, but I don't care if I never played the game before. I play on the hardest difficulty if possible. Remnants from the Ashes? Holy crap, I got my ass whooped in that. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that or ever played it, but Remnant from the Ashes is kind of like a Dark Souls game, but it's a shooter. In the newer Resident Evils, they made the zombies slash Los Plagas slash Manjis, whatever you want to call them. Made them more aggressive. Yeah, they did in Resident Evil 4, the Los Illuminados or whatever the hell you want to call them. They're more aggressive, especially on professional mode. Yeah, that's what Remnant from the Ashes is.
Got them all, Agent. The capital is secure.
Holy crap. Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes, that's a very difficult game. I'm not even playing with you. I got stuck on the same part for like a month straight. That game is so damn brutal. Well, you get a dog in the first one too. It's a ugly looking dog, but yeah, I mean, yeah, you get a dog in the first one. That dog is horrendous looking, but it helps you out. But that game may be one of the most difficult games I've ever played in my life. It's brutal on the hardest difficulty. And then you got World War Z on extreme. World War Z on extreme is unforgiving. Unforgiving. They literally say when you go, before you pick up the extreme mode, it says you're not.
Time to take on Black Tusk's title base in FOB.
They said you're not supposed to survive.
I'll be here to help you out.
You are not supposed to. You're not supposed to survive this mode. You need to die. That's what it says. Craziness, man. But I love stuff like that. And then of course when you're on PC, you can mod stuff like Resident Evil 4, like the Leon Must Die mode in Resident Evil 4. I love it. The Leon Must Die mode, that junk is brutal. You die in 2 hits. The weapons are extremely expensive. There are no upgrades. Ashley dies in 1 hit. And the enemies are randomized, so you don't know who's gonna pop up. You could end up in the village. And there will be regenerators there. Instead of the Los Illuminados. I figured that one out.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Randomized enemies. Get out of here. How do you like being blown up? Yeah, it's brutal like that.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I love this music. This music is great. Adrenaline rush. Get out of here. And we're not done yet. Where's the enemy at?
Get ready to die.
Oh, you're over there. I see you. Get out of here. What do you think you was doing?
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
All right. I hope it's not them exploding enemies. Kamikaze dudes.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
It's funny, but back in the day, most NES games were extremely difficult. Yes, they were. Anybody who's ever played Batman for the Nintendo, who's ever played Ghosts and Goblins, which is probably the most difficult game ever created, period. Anybody that's ever played Double Dragon 3, games like, even though I crap on the Karate Kid because it sucks, that game is difficult as all hell. And it's only 4 levels. Yeah, I think Batman's only like 5 levels. Yeah, I got that power up there.
Thanks, Agent.
Power up. Anyways, though, yeah, like Nintendo difficulty, Those who talk about difficult games have never played Back to the Future 3 on the Sega Genesis.
That was a tough one.
Go play that game and then tell me what's difficult. Whoever made that is a evil SOB, man. Man, I never got past the first level. I still can't get past the first level in Double Dragon 3. I mean, I don't think people understand how difficult that junk is, man. Like, you get one life. You get one life. If you die, that's it. And the enemies are brutal in that junk. They are brutal, man. Like, you don't never want to get between two enemies because they will just drain your energy. They will kill you real quick. Bayou Billy? No, I've never played that, but I've watched the Angry Video Game Nerd. And it looks brutal. It's that Nintendo difficulty. Doesn't look like a game. I mean, I'll try it at least once just to see if I can get far in it. But yeah, Nintendo games, and then the Super Nintendo came along. I think the most difficult games for the Super Nintendo are the Star Wars games. The Star Wars trilogy. Those things are freaking evil. Darkman, yeah. I played Darkman. That game it plays like crap. I remember back then I was like, it's like this game is ugly. But yes, I know Darkman. Never made it past the first level. Because Darkman was one of those games that you rent. Like, I would, like, because my aunt used to work for ShopRite when I lived in New York. And then we had, of course, back in the day where you can go and rent games at Movie Gallery and Blockbuster. Bayou Billy and you know, Darkman. Those are games that we used to rent when all the other games were rented out. It's like, I can never get Mega Man 2. I'm like, come on, man. Metroid would always be rented out. So then you end up going home with a game like Dick Tracy or something nobody else was playing at that time. Yeah. Oh boy. The memories. The memories.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
I need that supply. I need that food supply, dude. Then you know why I'm here.
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, that's true. There wasn't a lot of hand-holding back then. Like, you just had games that were just evil. Are you serious, bro? I hate those guys, man. You didn't have a whole bunch of checkpoints that they had and all that. You had to actually go. Like I said, Batman was freaking hard. One of the best games I ever played, but it was hard as all hell.
Hostile detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I might die here. This is not good. Not good. But yeah, you know, playing, and even the sequel too, not Batman Returns, there was another Batman game, Return of the Joker, where they gave Batman a gun. That game is hard as all hell.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Are you serious, bro? Back up off me.
Incoming hostiles detected. Reinforcements en route.
Two.
Hostile contact.
Oh, I got hit by the freaking. I got hit by these guys. Get out of here, lady. Get up off me. No, I wasn't a Goonies guy. That one I didn't play. Like when I used to go to Mr. Arcade or Sport Time USA or Super Amusements, my go-to games were like, you know, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat 2, Alter Beast. Those are my types of games that I would go to.
Armor hostile detected.
Those are my types. I would always go running for that Punch Out, of course.
Reinforcements in place.
The SNK, remember the SNK cabinets with Fatal Fury and Metal Slug and what was the other one? King of Fighters. Those are like my go-to things. And Golden Axe, Double Dragon, those are my types of games that I would play in the arcades. Virtua Fighter. Yeah, those were the types of games that I would go to. Yes, I remember when Michael Jackson had his own game, Moonwalker.
Still standing.
Supply room access unlocked.
That's how you know you made it. And that game was hard as hell too. Broken ass game.
Know that we would have made it without you.
Punch Out, man, I tell
A lot
you.
of people coming home tonight because of you.
Mr. Sandman used to give me nightmares, man. I'm telling you.
Thanks for your help. We should be good for a while.
Once I always got my ass, even in the Nintendo version. Mr. Sandman always kicked my ass. The guy was just so damn fast with his punches, man. And I would get ripped to shreds. It's like he looks like he's looking to kill you. And even in the arcades, like he used to just destroy me and I'd be out of quarters. And that was the arcades back then. Like the arcades they would let you win a couple of times. When you would play Mortal Kombat 2, you think the AI is dumb. Like, oh man, you know, this is cool. Once you get to the fourth person, especially if you're fighting somebody like Raiden, or you're fighting somebody like Katana Melina, holy crap, the game is evil. They are so cheap with that stuff, man. They throw you, they'll walk right through your attacks and throw you. That game was just made to be cheap. Just made to take your quarters. Street Fighter with M. Bison, he was a cheap bastard too. And there's nothing worse than making it all the way to the final boss and then you die and then you're out of quarters. That's pain for you. And you gotta go and run and beg your mother and father and be like, Dad, let me get some more coins, please.
Impressive!
Hey, Jay Flower, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Hope everything is going good with you. And yeah, y'all don't know that pain, man. Get up to M. Bison and then you die. Got a friggin'... Is she shooting at me with a shotgun? Seriously?
Reinforcements complete.
Totally gonna die, bro. And yeah, damn, that brings back. I like to go back and think about stuff like that. I had so much fun as a kid. And you used to get in those little Daytona USA arcade cabinets, and you would be driving a car.
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, these kids don't know what that's even about now. God, I hate those guys. That guy's got pretty damn good aim. Incendiary bullets, hell yeah. Yeah, see, now I want to go back and play that. I want to go back and play Batman and get my ass whooped. Because I could never beat the Joker. The Joker's brutal.
I'll destroy it all.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I made it to the Joker a handful of times by luck. And he would just rip me to shreds. And then I remember games like Vector Man and Comic Zone. Now Comic Zone is a difficult game too. Comic Zone, like that game is ridiculously hard for Sega Genesis. Get out of here. Alright, we got it. You talking about Batman Returns?
Fly run access.
Now, which one are you talking about? Because there's plenty of Batman beat 'em up games. There's the Arkham games. There's Batman Returns.
Thank you for the assist, Agent.
Then there's Batman and Robin, which was a good game for Super Nintendo. And then there's Batman Returns. Oh my God. There's Batman Returns, which they literally took the Mortal Kombat 1 engine and they tried to make a beat 'em up style game with Batman. That game was straight up ass. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're talking about you're probably talking about Batman Returns. Yeah, that's Batman Returns that you're talking about. I remember that. I had it for Super Nintendo because my uncle, he used to work for Movie Gallery. And when Movie Gallery when they started to phase out the Super Nintendo games and stuff, like he used to bring us boxes of these games that they no longer rent out. So we had a whole we had boxes of Super Nintendo games and Nintendo games and stuff like that. Batman Returns, that game was alright. It was cool. If you just want to do like you said, Streets of Rage or Final Fight style Batman game, that's pretty fun. And then you have Batman and Robin.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Batman and Robin was a pretty good game. I don't think that game ever gets the credit it deserves. If you like the Batman the Animated Series stuff, it's literally Batman the Animated Series style game.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I hate those guys. I hate those dudes, man. The guys that freaking run up on you and explode. But yeah, you'll like that game. Because it follows like the first 5 or 6 episodes of Batman, the Animated Series. Ah, we got the Triple H guy.
I said, are you ready?
Go away, Sledgehammer. Go away. Yeah, you gotta check it out. It's a decent game. Yeah, like I said, it takes you through the first, like I said, first 6 episodes where you first meet the Joker, and then you go through the level with the Penguin, and then you go through the one with, there's a driving stage in it as well too, but that's part of the Two-Face level. You got the level with Poison Ivy. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And then you get to fight the Joker on the moving roller coaster, like in the episode.
Damn. Almost back that agent.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Oh my god, I'm getting shredded. Getting shredded.
Civilians in danger.
I'm in danger myself, bro. Literally about to die here. Can't have the hostiles die. Well, I can't have the hostages die. If you recommend that there was a company that was gonna make a Streets of Rage with Dreamcast graphics, but they scrapped it. I don't know about that one.
Thank you.
Agent, right?
Friendly control point detected.
Target is near you, Agent.
I think I remember seeing that back in the day. I don't know, like I don't think that would have worked, to be honest. Beat 'em up games, I think when it comes to beat 'em ups, they only need to be like side scrollers, like 2D side scrollers. The 3D beat 'em up style games, I never thought that those worked. Like I remember the Final Fight. The Final Fight one that they have for like I think PS2. That just sucked. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, I don't think that, you know, I mean, if they tried to do it now, maybe. But I look at the Contra game that we got, the latest Contra game, that thing was trash. I don't know. A 3D or 2D style Streets of Rage, maybe that would work. I don't know. But I know that era of gaming back then, and their track records for beat 'em up games back then were not very good. I'm talking about that 3D era. What the hell is the point of that? Hello? Anybody here? Tommy gun. Come on, where's that guy? can't drop down. No, I was about to say I can't drop down. Yeah, I'm not sure that's probably why they ended up canceling it, because it probably wouldn't have worked very good. Streets of Rage deserves better than that. And it took me a while to come around the Streets of Rage because I was a Nintendo kid. So, of course, my go-tos for beat-em-ups were Final Fight. Final Fight was my go-to. Where was this guy at? Yeah, back then when it was the Nintendo and Sega Genesis wars. Where the hell is this guy at? Saying he's up there, I guess. Oh, God. Ooh. Damn. You hurt pretty badly, robot. Oh my God. I didn't see that guy behind me.
Right there.
You need to die. Get out of here. Fool.
Don't panic. I'm going to fight back.
I need to find this bounty. I don't know where the hell he is. The Stranger, that's his name. What the hell kind of generic ass name is that? The Stranger. That is lame. That's lame. Why can't I go up there? Oh, I didn't see that door open there. I did not see that. Please tell me you're in here. Alright, he might be up here somewhere. The hell? I can't jump over. What the hell? Okay, okay. Yeah, I thought I was stuck there for a second. Alright, jackass. I come for the bounty. I've come to kill the Stranger. That is such a lame name, man. Such a lame name. You will die.
I need help.
No, you don't, because you're gonna die.
That's your target.
Yes. Get out of here. Thought you was gonna blow up on me, man. Sup, Stranger?
You got the target.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. Got him.
Cleaning up the streets one bad guy at a time.
Holy
Nicely
crap.
done, Sheriff.
That wasn't too bad. Let's see. I still can't get in there. I don't know what the hell that is. I know it's a contaminated area, but I can't get in there. So let's go take over this control point. Yes. And it's funny because I think it's probably because I'm on a higher level. It doesn't take these guys very long to take back the control points. There are times where I swear, I'm like, I took over every control point in this area. I turn off the game, I come back, and it's like I didn't do anything. I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm like, I could have sworn I took over this spot. Oh, I love that. Just kill multiple enemies, man. Took him out. I'm curious to see what the Division 3 is going to look like, if it's going to be any good. My favorite go-to Mortal Kombat character, Jade.
Civilians in distress.
Jade is my absolute favorite. Ever since she came in to Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, like she's a beast to play as. That was the character that I would go to try to take out all the enemies because she had the 7-hit combo. After that is Katana, because you know it's an old list, but I have a YouTube channel where I did my top 10 favorite and least favorite Mortal Kombat characters. How the hell do I get in there? I have a top 10 list of my least favorite and favorite Mortal Kombat characters. Same thing with Mega Man. My Mega Man favorite Robot Masters, least favorite Robot Masters. Those are
Civilians in danger.
Old videos. But yeah, Jade's my favorite, then Katana. I don't know how to get in this. I don't know how to get in here. Sonya is another one of my favorites. Raiden is one of my favorites. Raiden kicks ass, man. A God of Thunder, like, come on now. How can that not be badass? Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Noob Saibot. Just great characters. I think this place is underground, man. That's what I think. Yeah, kind of figured. Katana's your favorite? Yeah, Scorpion. Katana kicks ass. Let's see. I did not like how they changed up Reptile to have different moves compared to the first Mortal Kombat. Well, I mean, he needed his own moves. Like, if you remember in Mortal Kombat 1, Reptile just swapped between Scorpion and Sub-Zero's move. Mustache, man. Sorry. I gotta get a haircut. I gotta trim the beard a little bit. But yeah, he just had Scorpion and Sub-Zero's moves. So when Mortal Kombat 2 came around, they had to give him his own moveset. I love shock rounds. Get the hell?
Stay the fuck away!
That's what I'm doing. How cool would it have been to freeze an enemy and then use a spear? Well, don't they have that with Chameleon? Chameleon has all the ninja moves.
Armor's intact.
At least that was in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I don't know how Chameleon is now. I remember in Mortal Kombat Trilogy they had Chameleon, and the one for PlayStation there was the male version of Chameleon, which was the guy ninjas, and then they had in the 64 version they had the girl version of Chameleon, which she would swap between Jade, Melina, and Katana. Let me switch over to this. I am just not very good. Stop hiding. Yeah, I have a bad experience with Mortal Kombat though. I remember going back to 97 because that's where I got my Nintendo 64. And I remember asking my father, I was like, let me see if you can get Mortal Kombat Trilogy. He comes home with
in danger.
He comes home with Mortal Kombat Mythologies, Sub-Zero. And he's like, I'm like, this is not Mortal Kombat Trilogy. He thought it was the same, like the same thing. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. Oh my god.
Reinforcements en route.
Yeah.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That game is horrible. That game is so bad. I don't know what they were thinking with that. I mean, I know what they were thinking about. They wanted to tell stories, like different stories with the Mortal Kombat characters. And I think that if they had done it, if they had done Mortal Kombat Mythologies like in the PS2 era, something like that, I think it could have worked. Because remember, Shaolin Monks was awesome. And it sucks that we never got that game ported. It's only on the PS2 and the original Xbox. Shaolin Monks was a lot of fun to play, and there was supposed to be a sequel to that. It was supposed to be Mortal Kombat Fire and Ice. Which you can pretty much figure out which one that one was going to be about. Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Gonna lay down some cover.
I kind of fell out of playing regularly after Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate. Why? Is it that the game? Oh my god, I'm getting shredded. I know that I know a lot of people kind of got turned off of Mortal Kombat when they started entering the 3D era of Mortal Kombat, like with the Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, Deception, and Armageddon.
Access unlocked.
To be honest with that, I didn't like Deadly Alliance. I really didn't, and I hate Armageddon. Mortal Kombat Armageddon was trash. Yeah, Armageddon was trash. Deception was a good game though. I enjoyed Deception, especially the Conquest mode. That was a lot of fun to play. But yeah, a lot of people got turned off from it. They're like, you know, it's not the same. And I can understand how they feel with that. I can understand it. I mostly liked the first game, the second game, but after that it started turning into a big long, into big long combos. And like if you remember in the second, they moved more realistic because they actually were based on characters off of real. Yeah, that's true. But so was Mortal Kombat 3. It's just that I get what you're saying though. Mortal Kombat 3 was a little more goofy with the sound effects and I will give you that. The fatalities in Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy, they are kind of goofy. Like, I mean, to me, Mortal Kombat 2 is my favorite out of the series, like even to this day, because it was just very, very dark and very, had like a dark atmosphere. It was like a grainy type look. When you get to Mortal Kombat 3, like, come on, man. Like, when you... The fatalities, like Cabal's fatalities were terrible. Like, he rips off his mask and he scares the ghost out of you. Like get the hell out of here with that. Like, that was a cheesy fatality to me. And then you have, you know, the fatalities where if you chop somebody's head off. Hey Spades, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you coming by. I'm sorry I didn't say hey to you in the podcast. We're doing that because it makes it easier for me to edit the podcast when I push it out. So we just we type the chat instead of actually speaking. But I always appreciate you coming by. Thank you very much. And you have a great day. I hope you're having a great day and, you know, giving your mother a great Mother's Day. But yeah, Midnight, back to what I was saying, the fatalities just kind of got like you're sitting there like, really? Come on, man. Like with Kung Lao's fatality, where he throws the hat like a frisbee and it cuts the opponent in 3 different sections. Tell me how you get your head chopped off and you're screaming. But then your head is off and then you get your midsection cut off, you're still screaming. And then you get your legs cut off and you're still screaming. I'm like, come on, man. Are you serious? A chainsaw, dude. What the hell? That's the first time that I've seen a chainsaw guy. Where the hell did you come from? I've never seen a chainsaw guy before. Yeah, you know, the combo system is kind of convoluted. You know, the brutalities, remember the brutalities where you have to memorize a 13-button combo to pull that off?
Is currently in effect. Please familiarize yourselves with the guidelines. Violate the rules.
No, I do kind of have the memory that's kind of ridiculous at this point. I do remember some of the brutalities. I remember some of them, but not all. The first brutality I was able to pull off was Nightwolf. But yeah, I can understand, you know, why people would be turned off by that. Plus, they gave us Stryker. And I don't care what nobody says. Stryker is one of the worst characters they ever introduced. Dude looks like a generic mall cop. Like, come on, man. You got all these cool looking characters like Scorpion and Noob Saibot, Sub-Zero, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, you know, and then you get this generic mall cop looking dude. And his fatalities suck. He shocks you with a taser and nothing happens. You just get shocked by a taser and that's it.
Civilians in danger.
He puts a bomb on you, whoop-de-friggin' do. This Stryker's ass. I'm like, yo, they ruined it for me with that. And then they try to bring him back in the
Access key detected.
They try to bring him back in the later games. I think it was Mortal Kombat 9. By that time, the damage had already been done. Like, I don't like this character. But you know what? I will take Striker over Bullright Joe. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that crap. Bullright Joe's dumbass. I'm like, yo, once they started getting to that point and they started giving us Movado and Havoc and freaking who else did they got? Darius, which was like Jax 2.0. Like once they started giving us characters like that, I got sucked out of it. Then we got leveled up. Level up there. Power up. But yeah, like once they started giving us characters like Cobra, which is Cobra and Jarek from Metal I was about to say Metal Gear. Mortal Kombat 4, which is he's literally a Kano clone. One of the other things I did not like, and one of the newer-ish ones, well, the older one now, but you know when you throw the enemy into the subway, and it would show like the X-ray of their. I like that though. I like the X-ray stuff. I'm not gonna lie on that one. That's pretty cool when you got like the X-ray attacks and stuff. It's unrealistic when you see somebody getting their skull cracked and then they just get up like nothing happened. That's kind of ridiculous. Since there's water around here. But yeah, I can understand where people are like, yeah, man, you know, what did they do to Mortal Kombat? The Washington Monument. Where is the water at? Saying that there's water here, but I don't know exactly where it is. Unless it's underground somewhere. Yeah, that it was more like a fatality instead of just a move. Well, I mean, when you look at it that way, the subway was always like that. Back in Mortal Kombat 3, remember you had to do the fatality button combination to uppercut your opponent. Where they would get hit by the train. So that's the way that it really always was, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going here. I'm starting to think this place is underground. Maybe not. But I get you. No, I mean, the thing about the Mortal Kombat series is there's something for everybody. There's something for everybody. There's always one Mortal Kombat that somebody likes. Hey, you guys are all over me, man. Give me 1 second here, because holy crap, I was not expecting these many guys here. One that I thought was maybe humorous, because I like how ridiculous it was. The one where the individual that was somehow pulled the whole skeleton out of the body. Oh, you mean like Kano's fatality, where he would reach in your mouth and pull your whole skeleton out in Mortal Kombat 3. I played all of that stuff. Like I used to play. I mean, holy crap, bro. And that guy's pretty strong. I appreciate that, but yeah, I used to play that stuff all the time as a kid when I was growing up. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah,
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
there was one. Yeah, I remember that one with Kano where he would reach inside your mouth and pull your skeleton out. That was ridiculous. Like, I'm not even gonna lie on that one. That one was ridiculous. I'm like, come on now. How was that realistic?
Heavily armored hostile detected.
My favorite fatality to this day is Kano from Mortal Kombat 1. When he pulls your heart out of your chest. That's my favorite fatality. I love it. It doesn't get any more brutal than that. Like how crazy is that? A dude literally just reaches inside your chest and pulls out your still beating heart. It does not get any more brutal than that. Sorry, I got ads. Sorry about that. All right. And we captured this.
Supply room access unlocked.
There's never anything in these rooms that I actually need. Lame. Lame. Anyways. Crap weapons that I don't need. Alright. I need to find the control officer. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to limit those ads. Like I thought having it like
We're running low on supplies.
a minute and a half, like every hour. I thought that would be easier for people. Yeah, I don't mean to have so many ads pop up. Anyways, though, now let me head back to the White House. All right. All right, you know, I think I'm gonna call it here because I've been on long enough. I did a podcast and then I did almost 2.5 hours here. I will be back here tomorrow at noon, and I'll probably do a 4-hour stream there. I'll be back on the Division 2. Thank you to everybody that showed up to my stream and the podcast. All of you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all later. Take care of each other. Enjoy your day.